today for the calendar, Eoghan got a little Santa that's already in his belly, and then I got a chocolate square, we got the angel's wings, spearmint infusion, and we got the baby foxes for the Playmobil one. So I'm going to put there's like a little cave underneath, so I'm going to say they come out of that. Santa is having a nap on there. And Eoghan, did you find Nomi?
I don't know.
Well, I think he's somewhere around here apparently.
I found him this morning.
Daddy found him, so Daddy said he was around there somewhere. Go in.
He's inside.
Oh no. Is he doing some yoga in there or something?
No, he's just hiding.
Hold on. Good morning. It is just before 8 and I woke up at the time I always usually woke up this morning, and I figured instead of trying to get back to sleep because I have loads to do and I need to go to Tesco's and I hate crowds, I was gonna get up and I would go to Tesco's early, so then I avoid the major part of the people. I was hoping to get a delivery slot or even a click and collect. Turns out everything is booked out until at least the 27th of December, so it's not going to happen because we will be away already. So I am going to go and get my shopping myself. I should have made like a meal plan for the few days we are here before Christmas, and so I'm going to buy all the stuff we need before we go. I am not going to bother with the stuff for the trip yet because I haven't thought about that yet. We might actually not need much because we are going to stop in London. Well, we're going through London and then to Nice, so we'll be able to stop there for food. So I'm just going to probably get a few snacks for inside the plane, but that's it because there's no point in like bringing loads and not really needing it. So, and yeah, and then I'm going to start my baking, packing and everything. I don't even know what I'm going to start with. Well, I definitely need to make the biscuits for the teacher, so I think I'm going to start with that because the dough needs to rest in the fridge for a while. And then I also have a brioche type of thing I need to prove. So yeah, I think I'm going to look through the recipes again and decide. But I'm going to make the majority of my baking this weekend because next week there's quite a few things happening and I need to make sure I have time to do everything. So, but yeah, that's the plan so far. I need to edit the vlog before I go, so I'm going to have my breakfast and edit the vlog from yesterday while I do that. Last night I was just too tired. I went to bed quite early, so I didn't do it, but I'm glad I had a good night's sleep. And yeah, so time to start the day. It's now 10 o'clock. I have finished editing the vlog. I've uploaded it. It's processing at the minute. My shopping list is ready. I'm basically going to get dressed. I'm not going to bother having a shower this morning. I'll have one tonight. And I am going to put some tracksuits on to go to Tesco's. My hair, I am going to judge is acceptable to go there. Anyway, I'm going to get dressed. Just in comfy clothes, probably my gingerbread man jumper and some tracksuit bottoms, and I am going to go to Tesco's. It's 10 o'clock now, so I'm hoping it's not too mental yet, but I have a feeling if I wait another wee while it's going to get worse, so time to get ready. I just parked in Tesco's, and given the amount of cars in the car park, I can tell you already what's going to happen next. It's going to be super crowded, so my plan is go in, grab everything quick and go. I cannot stand crowded shops, as you probably know if you know my vlogs. It does annoy me because most of the time people are not being very considerate, and that is something that I am struggling to tolerate in human beings. So it might be a lovely experience full of Christmas spirit, but to be honest, I doubt it. But I'm gonna keep a little hope in my heart that it might, and I will bring my camera just in case it did happen. But if I don't vlog until after I'm finished, it's probably because it was a lovely experience. I am back home. I was actually ranting in the car in the driveway, and James opened the door and stopped me in my spell of not hate, ranting. Of what?
Indignation.
Indignation, yeah. So I'm going to explain to you what I was talking about. A few weeks ago I had some man knocking on my door, well, not just one but several men knocking on the door to ask for money for charity in a way that I absolutely hate, where they start to involve your children and every family members in your life to try and trick you into some kind of emotional blackmail to donate money. I hate this. Good on them to try and raise money for charities, really bad on them on how they do it. This is the best way to make sure I never ever donate money. I will never donate money to anyone doing that to me. So, but now I'm going to tell you about a very positive experience about charity work I just had in Tesco's after a very stressful trip in a very crowded shop on the Saturday before Christmas. I had to go to the shop because I was planning to get a delivery and I couldn't get the option to get one before the 27th of December, which would be pointless as we are away to France by then and we need to feed ourselves until then, otherwise we will probably die, and I don't want this to happen. But I was having a very stressful moment because when shops are crowded, I think people automatically become dumb. They just cannot walk anymore, they cannot maneuver a trolley anymore, they feel like they have to block a whole aisle because they are picking which yogurt pot they want for their dessert. It drives me insane. Then my belly went absolutely nuts, which is another very stressful situation, even if there is absolutely no stress around this, because I had my shopping trolley half full already with what I had done. Thankfully, the Tesco's near us has little cupboards where you can park your trolley and you put a pound and you turn the key and you can leave it there, go to the bathroom and come back and give you your pound back and you can go on with your shopping. So that went okay. And then after that there was more and more people in the shop. It was getting more and more stressful when suddenly a brass band started to play Christmas music, and I thought, oh, thank for that, because I focused on that and it helped me get through the end of my shopping and to get it done. And when I went through the till, there was just some people standing around the shop in different places, not asking anything to people. They just had a little, not a bucket, but you know, this little cup thing where you can put money in. They were just standing there, not asking anything to people. And then there was a little old lady that was holding this one, so I gave her some coins I had, because thanks to them I managed to get through the end of my shopping, and I thought no matter what charity they are, they deserved to be thanked for that. And I know that's not the reason why they are raising money, but it helped me, and I feel like this is the right way to raise money. You make people having a good time and you don't even need to ask for money, and I'm sure these people raise even more than the people who go and threaten the people in their own house to get the money out. So if you do raise money for charity this Christmas, please do not threaten people. It's bad. Raise money, yes, but don't threaten people. So if that little lady that I had a chat with at the end was happening to ever know what YouTube is and watch this, thank you, little lady. You really made my shopping trip worthwhile. So I've put all the shopping away. I have kept, this is basically all the spare unopened baking ingredients I'm going to need eventually, but I can't fit them in my cupboard. They're going to be used within the next few days, so I'm just going to leave them in a bag so I can move it around. I have the books I need for cooking and my Kindle. I usually when I bake I put my Kindle up there and I watch stuff at the same time. I've taken the butter out this morning because it needs to be softened for that, and then I'm going to show you what I got for teachers' Christmas gifts. I am baking them some biscuits, but I found all those old-fashioned jars, and this will come off, and they have like a rubber seal that goes around as well. And then I found these little, they are Christmas decoration. There was a pack of 4, and I'm going to tie it to the buckle or something. And then I found those, they look like chalk tags, and I'm going to write with a chalk marker on them either Merry Christmas or what the biscuits are. Not too sure yet. I might tie a ribbon around it as well, like a red ribbon, but I'm going to wait until everything is filled with the rest of the decorations to see if it's not too much. The jars were 3 for 2, and I only needed 2 for the teachers, so I decided I would get a third one anyway, and I will make a jar for James's mum for Christmas as well, because we're going to her house. I'm going to bring a few things there, but it's like an extra little gift she can have to keep for herself. Okay, so as you can see, my fridge is very full with ready-made food because I have so much to do in the next, like before we go. I don't have time to cook meals because I have so many other stuff to cook. But I've just made, so these are big rolls of biscuit dough. They usually set for an hour, and I have a lot because that's what I'm using for the teachers' gifts. All the things to put in the jars basically, and then you also need some for Christmas. They are lemon and almond biscuits, and they are so nice. I just finished 2 batches of pastry. These are for vanilla biscuits. This is what's happening in my kitchen right now. These are the vanilla biscuits that are baked. These are the one that I'm cutting out at the minute. I'm watching a movie called What If, and I'm cutting out these. These are cutting down a wee bit before I can lift them, and there's a batch in the oven. It's like a production line style thing, but this is the last of the dough for this biscuit, so I'm almost there. So I've just finished putting the last batch of the lemon biscuits. So there are, the last batch was cooking. So far I have these. These are all the star cookies finished. Well, biscuits really. I'm really red because the oven is warm. And I've just watched the movie What If, and it's actually really good. I really liked it. I'm going to stop there for the baking after that because I have no idea what time it is, but it's dark. It's probably going to be, I don't know, late. But I am going to stop because my back is killing me basically. I have done 2 full batches of the biscuits. Some of the stuff I need to do the day before, like the chocolate truffles, I want them to be like really fresh. But the biscuits, as long as they are in airtight containers, they can keep for ages, so that's good. Tomorrow I need to have a practice run at the brioche thing I'm doing. And yeah, and I'm so thankful I don't have to cook dinner, because that is all just needs reheated. I would try not to get convenient food all the time, but in times like this, it's great. It is now 7:05, and I am gonna go and take a shower and wash my hair because I haven't done it and I don't want to do it. I'm gonna watch Miss France on TV tonight, the pageant, and I'm really excited because usually it's the first week in December, but it's like the start of putting me in the Christmas mood. Now it's much closer to Christmas, but it's part of what I do every year. I always watch it, and I'm really excited about it. So I'm gonna have a shower before it starts, so then it means I don't have to go to bed with wet hair, or I don't have to dry my hair, which I hate doing. And also, if I'm sleepy when it's over, I can just go straight to bed. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm also gonna try the charcoal mask. It's a 1-minute mask. It's not one that you leave on. It's supposed to be scrubbing your pores, so I'm gonna try and see if it works, and I will let you know. So I'm just after having my shower, and my face does really feel clean, so I'm going to give a go at those masks for like the next couple of weeks and see how they do. It's handy because you get them in little sachets, so I can actually bring some to France with me without having to bring a full bottle, which is great. Miss France is starting in 10 minutes, and I am going to do some more colouring at the same time. just having a relaxing evening really. I'm probably going to not do that all night and then do my packing lists, because I really need to start packing. I know we still have time in terms of days, but the next week is so packed with stuff that I need to start packing tomorrow basically. Apart from the clothes, obviously I won't be able to pack. I would like to have everything that I can pack already in the suitcases tomorrow, by tomorrow night, so then it's done. And my other mission is to have all presents for everyone wrapped and like in the box, in the right boxes, because we have some presents going to our friends, some presents going to France, some presents coming staying here. I've shown you that before, I know. I need to make sure they are in the right place, so then I just have to lift a box to go to this house and another box to go to this house, and it just makes things a lot easier, especially when you're trying to keep the magic alive for some children. But yeah, so I'm gonna relax in front of Miss France, and I might include at the end of this vlog a little clip of who won, just for whenever I look back. I like to kind of include important, I know it's not important, but things I want to remember, like who was Miss France that year that we did that. I know it's silly, it's a little silly thing, but yeah. So I'm gonna do that, and I will see you tomorrow for another vlog where I will be doing more baking. We are going to a christening we're not going to the actual christening. We decided to go just at the little party after, because the people live near, like in the same estate as us, and it's just we have so much to do, we can't go for the full day. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I probably won't film that bit, and then probably some packing slash baking again. But yeah, I will see you then, and I will leave you with, and Miss France 2016 is, ta-da!